I put my thumb inside the back of the collar and I do a push-up while holding on to his gi. So if he tries to sit up, the gi is going to hold him down. And then same thing. I like to get the pants right off the hip bone itself. And then we make the surfer hop. Okay, again, his sternum is going to be right about here. If you take your thumb, make a fist, put it right on your sternum, where the center of my fist is where I like my knee to go. So if the sternum is here, I don't want my knee to physically be directly on the sternum. I got big knees. So that means half my knee is on the chest and half my knee is in the solar plexus region. I don't get the penetration I want. So again, if you kind of use your thumb, put it right on your solar plexus through here, right on your sternum, right about where the middle of my hand is. If I put my knee right there, I will sink down directly into the center of his chest, and it's going to be glorious. So, again, I grab his shoulder, I grab the hip bone, okay? I hop up, and then through here, I place my knee right into the middle. Now, generally speaking, I could go all the way up. This gives me direct line power all the way through my knee. But generally, when I'm doing knee on belly, I'm still connected with my hands to try to stop him, slow him down, or create more pressure. So generally speaking, for me, my hands are here. So as soon as I hop up and my knee goes into his belly, my hand now goes to his head so that I'm picking him up to drive my knee into his solar plexus. This is to force Matthias to have to do something, okay? Especially if Matthias thinks that he's just gonna sit here and stall out, okay? Maybe he got up on points earlier in the match and now he's losing and he thinks he's just gonna sit on bottom and just keep me from mounting him. My goal is to start putting that pressure in, force him to have to do something, okay? Because at this point in time, the more I'm here, the longer I'm here, the more his life is going down, okay? And eventually he's gonna succumb to it. So what I'm looking for right now is him having to put his hand on my knee, and the classic is turning to his side, shoving my knee to get rid of that pressure and trying to shrink away. That's the classic. So when I'm here and I'm holding, the moment his hand goes to my knee, okay, this hand's gonna sneak over the top. Okay, so as he goes to make his shrimp, my hand's gonna go in, and then through here, I pull his arm to me. This hand was already on his head. Now it's literally just posting to push it on the floor. I'm picking him up, but pushing him down simultaneously. Now, he's got a nice logo on the back of his shirt. Right where the shoulder is, go armpit to armpit. There's a line that gets created. Okay, my ankle goes on this side of that line, not on that side. I want to get close to the line. Okay, closer is better, not too far down, but I want to clear this line across. And I want the knot of my ankle to make that. So as I'm here, pulling to me, I can literally see his back. We step, and the knot of the ankle goes to the line or beyond the line. Knee is literally sitting straight up and down. Turn, sit, and pull. Notice my knee is still straight up and down. Okay, that's the telltale sign. If your ankle did not cross that line, it's going to be out like this because your partner is going to be laying on your foot. Okay, if you cross the line, your leg will be up nice and high, and you'll be fine. Okay, so now I already had him here. This one comes in. I like to come in like I'm going to arm wrestle him, and I like the bro shake. That's my favorite hand position if I can get it. Okay, so I'm holding here, holding here. I'm holding onto his elbow. My favorite position is to pull his arm sideways. I'm pinching with my legs, okay, and I'm pulling his arm to this armpit while my hand on his elbow is pulling his elbow that direction, and this thigh is pinching that direction. So if I'm here, I'm going to go super light. Even without the other hand, I pull sideways and then watch my knee. Okay? Classically, everybody tells me this isn't supposed to work. Okay? So through here. So even if he starts trying to make his escape. Okay, when we change the angle, we change the power. And in this instance, because I go sideways, not straight up and down, The thumb's always the indication. It always tells you what we're doing, okay? So if the thumb's straight up and down, that's classic. Thumb straight up and down, that means the hand goes the opposite, the elbow goes the opposite. So wherever the thumb is pointed, that's the way the hips go, okay? And whichever way the thumb is pointed, we pull the hand the opposite. So when I pull it this way, okay, the thumb tells me which way the elbow goes, and then the hand goes the opposite direction. So I'm literally breaking your elbow sideways instead of straight up and down. So I don't know if you guys watch like some of the UFC things of that nature, watch some of the ladies or even the guys. They literally get their elbow folded over some of these hips, and it's amazing. They're back fighting like within 2 months or 3 months. Okay? That clearly means there's not that much damage that actually starts to happen when we supposedly break somebody's arm. It's more of a dislocation, goes back in. When I take it sideways, it's different. Okay? Radius and ulna and humerus are here. They just kind of go like this. This is traditional. When I go sideways, okay, it literally starts to separate everything out there. So go slow, feel it, play with it. I hunt. Wherever the thumb goes, I go the opposite. Okay? So one more time. I'm in position. Hand on the shoulder, hand on the hip. I'm going to hop up into knee on belly. I hop up. There goes my knee and there goes my hand. This slows him down and allows me time now to get my hand in. So now let the knee go to the floor, pick him up by his arm, and now my hand literally pushes his head down. Here's that line from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Like I said, if I step here, this is what a lot of people are going to do. If I spin right now, he will lay on my leg, and I'm going to have a hard time finishing. Okay? If I go just that little bit further, okay, turn, don't stand, turn, sit. Here's my arm wrestle, and there's my armbar. Let's get a shot.